really do makeup, so I kind of just freehanded it and just looked at my makeup and seen, like, you know, whatever I wanted to do. And I just really wanted to do this look. So if you want to see how I got this look, make sure you guys stay tuned.
Alright guys, so let's get into some details on this hair. We have the fake scalp that was already pre-installed on this wig, and it also came with the band as well. This made it so convenient. I didn't have to do the stocking cap method, like literally at all. It came bleached, plucked, everything, as you can see, and literally it saves you so much time. Like, I was so happy about that. And I just feel like for those who are scared to bleach their hair or don't really know how to, you know, you just can't get it right, this will definitely be the wig for you. So if you're looking for convenience, this is perfect for you. This wig is 14 inches. This is a 14-inch bob wig. The sides are about an inch and a half to 2 inches, so you don't get a lot of parting space on the sides, but you do get the full 6-inch parting space down the middle, so that's really good as well. As you can see, you see the little band on the side right there. You got to make sure you keep that covered, but it's not like too bad. It's a factory made wig, so most of them come like that anyway. Alright, so y'all know I'm super extra, like really extra. Although it came pre-plucked, I just have to go in and just pre-pluck it a little bit more. Like, I just always want to make it my own. Don't get me wrong, you don't have to do this step, but this is definitely something that I wanted to do. Definitely a personal preference. I'm over here being tongue-tied, what the heck. Anyways, so for this look, I didn't want to do anything too crazy. I wanted to give it a very natural, soft look, being I'm about to beat the hell out of my face. So I just wanted to go for something, you know, cute, natural, but still sexy in a way. Like, you know, just a little bit of a grown, blown out vibe. Something, you know, like that. So I just added a little bit of curls to the bottom, only to the bottom, literally only to the bottom, because if you curl it all the way to the top, it's going to give that like loose wave kind of look from the root, and we don't want that. We just want a nice bump, so when we zhuzh the hair and run our fingers through it, it gives it some nice body, if you understand what I'm saying. So that's all I decided to do with the hair. When I first decided to cut the lace like this, I realized that it fits so good, being the fact that it's glueless. Like, being that it has the strap and it fits so snug, I literally didn't have to put any type of glue, any type of spray, any type of anything. Don't get me wrong, Don't go yanking and all that. I don't know, some people mistake Glueless for like, I don't even know, but don't go yanking at it or nothing. Glueless is exactly what it says it is, so you do have to be careful. But being that the band was so snug in the back, it was perfect for me. Now, it was a teeny bit small. I had a cap size small, so I would recommend to get a medium. It was a little bit small and I didn't glue down the sides, so I will do that probably at the end of the video, but I'm just letting y'all know, y'all see them here sides. Don't come for me, don't get crazy. I wanted to just do my makeup first and then move on to that after the fact. So now I'm gonna go on my Benefit brow pencil and just do these brows. And I feel like I've been old y'all makeup tutorial, but this is not even my everyday makeup tutorial, so please forgive me. But at least I'm giving y'all Valentine's Day makeup tutorial, right? Don't come for me. Do not come for me. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna take this Benefit brow pencil and just shade in my brows. This is gonna take a while, and this is why I don't like doing my brows on camera, because it literally takes like a million hours. I'm a perfectionist, so it's just like I want my brows to be perfect. You know how they say your brows are not sisters, they're cousins, or something like that. I'm like, I don't care. I want them to be identical twins, and I'm gonna perfect them, and that's really just how it always been for me. As far as concealer, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this may be like terrible, but I had this concealer since like 2014. That's terrible, I know. This is a matte concealer, and I literally barely used it the whole time I had it, and it still works amazing. As you can see, I literally had this for so long. It's like the size of I don't know, a little bit bigger than a quarter, like a dollar coin. It's about that big, like that concealer, if y'all know what I'm talking about. I took it way back, like way back. But it still works really good. I'm not sure on the color. I honestly don't know. I'm not even gonna say a lot of y'all, but it works perfect for me for the top brow and under the brow, so I just use that and I blend it out, and it comes out perfect every single time. And I don't like working with concealer that's too liquidy, because I feel like you can easily mess up the line. Like I like cream, like actual cream. It works so good, and it's like, it's not too rough, but it's a good consistency to where it can be spreaded and blended without it being like, you know, too watery or just too much. So that definitely worked for me. And I'm taking my Real Techniques. I think this is a concealer brush. Once again, y'all, I don't really do makeup. Like, I'm not an expert at makeup. Don't get me wrong. I know how to do my makeup and everything, but I do what's best for me. I don't really, like, you know, get all into it. But I do want to upgrade my products and everything like that. So don't judge me. Don't come for me. I'm still learning. If I'm using the wrong brush for the wrong thing, don't come for me. This is just what works best for me. So now I'm using my Tarte Concealer, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. I do want to invest in the P. Louise eyeshadow base, I think it's called, because I see a lot of people using it, and it looks bomb. Like the way it blends and the amount of color that you can put onto it, and it's still so pigmented. Not a lot of eyeshadow bases and concealers have like that perfect formula, and I really realized everybody uses P. Louise, so I think I'm going to invest in that. Anyways, so I'm going to be using a Juvia's Place palette and the Take Me to Rio? I don't know what that just said, but Take Me to Rio palette. And I use that dark shade just to pat it all over my lid. Look, y'all, I've been watching some makeup videos, right? And I really pay attention to a lot of details, and I realized a lot of the mistakes that I was making with eyeshadow, so it definitely helped me with this video. And what I've learned was to pack and then blend. Pack, blend, and not to just automatically take a lot of product and just swipe it all over your eyes, because now you're going to create a big mess. So I definitely learned to just take your time working one spot and then spread it, and obviously it's working for me. So that's what I did for both eyes. so now I'm gonna take my LA Pro Girl concealer, and I'm just gonna cut my crease. And I used to do this so much, like when I was really into makeup, like a few years ago, and it clearly still works for me. I don't know. I guess I would say this is like an affordable makeup tutorial because most of these products are drugstore products. Don't get me wrong, Tarte and Juvia's Place and all that other stuff, it's not drugstore, but it definitely is affordable. So I'm not showing y'all no products that's gonna cost you a real bag, but it's affordable and it works. So this is what I'm gonna use, and then I'm gonna go into that Rio palette and take that shade and once again pack it all over my lid. I'm just taking and patting. Also, I do want to invest in more blending brushes because I feel like I only have about 5 when I feel like I really need like 10, 15. Don't ask me why. I just really feel like that's how much I need when I'm like planning on being more advanced when I do my makeup and using better products and getting more like in detail with them. So I definitely want to just invest in more products, but I'm taking it like, you know, step by step. I buy a little something here, buy a little something there, and just do what works for me. Another thing is, I didn't know what the fuck. Oh my god, I'm cursing. I don't know what the heck I wanted to do with my eyes. This is literally something I just thought of. I saw the shade in the Juvia's Place palette and the Rio palette. I'm like, these will look really cute together. Let me try it. And I did, and it worked really good. So I was really happy about that. But I was scared because sometimes I do my eyeshadow and I'm like, what did I just draw on my face? Like, I just ruined my whole makeup. I'm just, at this point, I was just ready to punish myself and sleep with my makeup. That's really what it was. So I was super happy that this came out really nice, and it's very easy, only 2 shades, and they're easily blendable, so it's kind of hard to mess it up, but still, if you kind of don't know what you're doing, you might, but it works for me. Now we're gonna go into the eyeliner. I use the NYX eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and this is my favorite eyeliner. I believe I've been using this since 2016, so not the same one obviously, but this eyeliner, it goes on really good, and I'm getting really good with the eyeliner. I wanted to do it super thin for this look because I wanted my lashes to pop. Sometimes when you got eyeliner, it's too thick, you don't really see like the full capacity of the lashes, and y'all know I'm a lash girl. I want you to see the whole lash. This lash is from, where's this lash from? Yolande Lashes, something like that, in the style YL5, I believe. And this is my first time trying it, and I literally fell in love immediately. That's another thing I owe you guys, a freaking lash haul. I hope that's, I mean, it's sanitary, it's my eyes, but I don't know, I want to do a lash like kind of haul for you. I literally have so many pairs of eyelashes. I don't need any more lashes for at least a year or so. Like, I have so many lashes and I can't wait to show y'all. But yeah, also somebody may ask, why did I put the glue on my actual lash line instead of putting it on the lash? I just find that it sticks way better and it lasts so much longer when I do it this way. This is my personal method. I came up with this like I think a few months ago or something like that, and it just worked magic. And I got this idea because when I do my hair, we don't put the glue on the lace, we put the lace on our skin and it lasts longer. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure it would be messy and all different types of stuff if we put the glue on the thing. But I just thought, okay, if I do my hair like this, maybe I should try doing my lashes like this. So I did, and it worked. And I just never went back to the usual, like, I'm going to put it on the lash band, wait for it to dry. It dries on my skin so fast. I can literally apply it to my lashes, do something with the lash real quick, and it's already dry and ready to be put on. It's like super fast. Now I'm just taking another LA Pro Girl concealer. This is actually not, it's not a concealer, it's a color corrector. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if it's the same thing, but yeah, I have to use the color corrector because around my mouth can be a little dark. And I'm just gonna put my Fit Me foundation over it. That's another thing. I want to invest in another foundation, preferably NARS, because I don't know, I feel like I'm stepping up in the game and I need to, step up my products. So I want to get NARS, and I have like this, I don't know what it is on my face. It's not a scar. I don't, it's not a birthmark or anything. I don't know what it is, but I have this like light spot on my mouth, and sometimes it's not easy to cover. Like the foundation is so like lightweight and sheer a little bit, you can still see like straight through it. So I want to try like a full coverage foundation without it looking too like, oh my god, her face is beat, with that, like tone it down without doing all that, you know. Now I'm going to be blending my under eye concealer, and I'm once again using my LA Pro Girl concealer, but I'm going to add like a little dab of the Tarte, because the Tarte one is like really light, so I try not to do too much of it, but just enough. I also like to let it sit for a while. I don't know, for some reason it just, not only do I feel like it blends better, but it keeps the highlight like, you know, in one place, I should say, because when you blend it, after a while, if you blend it too much, it's gonna disappear. But if you blend it enough to where it's like thick enough to stick, you'll actually see like the highlight without it being too much. So I like to let it sit for a little while, and then I go on and blend it, and it works pretty good for me. As far as concealer, I said concealer, y'all, I don't know what is going on today. But as far as contour, I'm using my Juvia's Place contour stick in the shade, I'm not sure. I have no makeup products in front of me, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. But I will link everything down below so y'all know, just in case if you feel like you're around my same skin tone and you just want to know. I'll definitely put that down below so y'all can go purchase that. And it was very inexpensive. Don't quote me, but I believe it was less than $15. I believe so. I bought this a while back, so I'm not really sure how much it was, but definitely works for me. And I love this shade. I do think I might need a darker shade, but this just might be okay. I guess depending on the look you're going for would determine like how dark or light you should have your contour or whatever the case may be, but this works. Now I'm gonna be taking my setting powders and I'm gonna be blending them together as well. Let me say mixing them together. So I took the Fenty setting powder and I took the other one. I think it was Revlon. The Revlon one was a little too light, but the Fenty one was exactly my skin tone. So I decided to mix those up. That's a little trick I learned from YouTube. I mixed them up and I set my whole face with it. My under eye, you know, I cut that contour, put it on my chin, everything. And I love this trick. It doesn't give me any flashback or anything like that. And I don't know, I'm actually happy I found this method. And I do have the Sasha Buttercup powder, but I think that one is too yellow for me. I think I have to get the lighter one, so that's what I'm probably going to invest in next. So this is literally one of my favorite parts. I take my NYX lip pencil, and the number 23 is called Intimidate. This is my favorite one, but you do have to buy, if you really want this, you have to buy like a few at a time because it does run out very fast. You only get like 4 to 5 wears before it's completely gone. So make sure you are aware of that. And then I take my NYX Butter Gloss, put it in the center, and then I just decided to add some clear gloss and just pop that right on the top, so we have like a nice gradient effect without it washing out and being like all one colors.
Alright guys, so this is the end of the video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. My camera is dying right now, so as much as I really want to go in and add the baby hairs and all that other stuff, I'm not gonna have time to do that. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this look. I also didn't even have time to really lay my sides, but it doesn't look that bad. This is really glueless. I can pull it right off, like, and it's so snug and it feels good. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little small, but it's not like unbearable. I can deal with it. But other than that, I'm so in love with this look. I didn't expect it to come out this nice. I usually always have problems with eyeshadow, so I'm super happy that this came out like really good. I'm like, yes, but you still got a little bit. I used to do like eyeshadow back in my days, whatever, when I first started YouTube. If you go deep into my channel, you'll see that. So yeah, I was like, why not just try again? Like, you know, it's makeup. You take it off and try again. Like, it's not that serious. But yeah, so I hope y'all really enjoyed this look. I made another, well, I didn't make this wig, but this wig came 14 inches. It came, I didn't have to bleach it. I plucked it a little bit always, because I always, even if it does come pre-plucked, I always want to go in and like make it my own. Y'all don't like a little extra. But I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to bleach it, nothing, and it came with that little fabric. I probably went into it more in the video. I'm gonna find more information. So if I didn't address it in the video, I'm gonna just say it now. So this wig was very convenient, and it's really convenient for anyone who doesn't know how to make wigs, or doesn't really know how to manage one, cut the lace. You know, it's always like something with some people. So it's very convenient for that, and I literally love it. This is like it's giving me a Rosa part 2, like. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all gotta go see the video. I did a hairstyle just like this, and I was like, what am I gonna call this wig? I was like, I would just call her Rosa. Like, it was giving Washington Rosa. So this is Rosa part 2. I'm loving the Rosa. I wish I would have dyed it jet black though. It would have been super fire. But this color is still very nice and natural looking, super natural looking. I would kind of want to do my natural hair like this. I'm not even going front. And I'm also still mad that I didn't get a chance to do some baby hairs. But what I will do is I'm gonna post a picture on this look. I'm gonna do some baby hairs off camera, nothing too crazy, just, you know, a little something. And I'm also probably having it in a thumbnail. So whatever I do finish doing, if I feel the need to like talk about it, I'll probably write it in the description box, which is not gonna be that serious, but you know, whatever. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed doing this video, and I'm super satisfied with the way this looks. And yeah, y'all, that's it. Like, I'm just hyped. I don't know what to say. I'm just, don't talk to me, okay? I love y'all so much. And me and Rosa part 2 will see y'all in another video, okay? I love you.